if it does become a factor.
I love this actually, the Cloudburst to actually block off the dart here. He's going to be rewarded. XMS, wow. I'm not even sure if he has sightline on that Cloudburst, but nice little play from Derke here in the pistol to open things up a second as well.
Derke is one of the best to touch the game so far. Always a treat to watch, commanding the space over towards the A site. And now looking at what we've got is Scream, Nivera, and Shen to try and hold on here. Do something, maybe get a spike plant if possible, but not really clearing out for here. Really quite easy for them. And Karmine Corp not really applying much pressure. Yeah, this is very clean work from FNATIC. Relevant to the round as it stands, we are once again seeing an exploration over towards the A side, but it's success for Boaster on C. Gonna get Nivera down very early. I'm going to note at least one falling away. That's going to be Shin. Karmine Corp eyeing up that B site, but we've already seen that utility is going to be challenged. But there's still at least one nano swarm in place.
Scream actually hanging around here. Supposed to make a little poke onto the utility and drifting away. Actually, Chronicle and Leo setting up a crossfire here, so even if Scream, I mean, you can't actually dash, he's burnt up his dash, so.
They've got such a lovely hold on this with Derke pushed up down long. They've got the double stack on B. They've still got utility in towards Garage with the turret there. No real threats being found. Scream, there was a solo mission and found nothing for it. Boaster still chilling out here. Going to be having a little bit of pressure. Noted Shin earlier, but he hadn't caught on to where Zeish was. But keep in mind they've got classics. So if anything, see if anyone can do some chip damage here. XMS last one standing, 8 HP.
Just one of those through the wall here will kill him.
Oh, getting real close. And it will be Alpha to find it. Clean first 2 rounds here.
Yeah.
Now, can't contain the first to make it through. That's going to be Scream. Second in, going to filter on up. They're going to start getting that pressure towards the site now. Scream wants to deal with Boaster. He's got a little bit of safety to fall to. So Scream not getting the easy target. Alpha takes the time to swing, but it's Scream and Zeish to actually find the damage. Much better now. Derke, though, dragon to hand and 3 to claim. Has to fall away from this, the paranoia there, but Leo, lovely synergy.
Nails him out, actually from the backside. Derke, actually not expecting Zeish to reposition here. Leo, actually a ton of chip damage for that shock dart. I think FNATIC ready to absorb a B hit if it does come, but Scream's actually going to look to, I was going to say split towards C, but dashes straight on, face plants to sight.
Alpha is in a little bit of trouble here. He's got some of his kits still in play, but he's holding the line just perfect. Smokes great towards long, allows a moment of respite to readjust.
Shin and Zeish going to opt to hold on to these rifles, obviously. Nivera at 1750, I don't know what they're going to...
Relevant can be. Okay, they're going to know that the backline is now being pressured from this side, but they're straight on towards the B side. Boaster, perfect.
Catch.
Catching Scream, puts him down. XMS was next in line, but he's only got a classic, so, well, that's what he's going to do with it. Fine, beats out Boaster, but then Derke is right here waiting, and he's got plenty of targets. This one a little too close for comfort, but Swinny, so close to catching XMS there. And he's just toying with them now. It feels like it's just Derke against the entirety of Karmine Corp, but the rest of FNATIC now appearing. And XMS gets handled. Operator should be back in hand. Going back to a test here of Alpha. Oh, this man, solid as a rock. Scream not finding what he wants here at all. Garage is now closed again, and they found almost very little for it. I guess they took it outside of Derke, who's posted up a little deeper towards sewer. The rest still working towards C. Boaster has been doing exceptionally well, at least dealing with the front line. He does have the spawn now. Turret's going to come back down. Smoke goes up, isolates one, couldn't win the fight. Nivera gets the better of him. And now the site's under scrutiny. Lovely work. This isn't bad at all.
Gonna get caught here.
Oh, so heads up though. Plant needs to come down. Shins, oh, yeah, he's kind of missed the angle on that. And now look who's waiting. Patiently striking is Derke. They're now caught in between a rock and a hard place. What do the last 2 players do? XMS and Nivera almost need to pick their poison. It's not comfy either way. Derke is still able to back away from this, still toying with them. XMS has found Alpha, so this is not done yet. Nivera dancing around Derke, brings to a 2v2. Great work from Karmine Corp.
You give Nivera an op and he...
You see the common instance here. Derke once again going through the motions. They've worked quite well for him. And he's found his victim. It's XMS this time.
A key early pick here, removing the smokes very early on. Make it difficult to hit towards any site here. I mean, even actually the opportunity to drift back towards heaven cause some problems there.
It's double stack on long, unnoted though.
Scream. Almost foaming at the mouth to find this. Pressure towards site. Leo at the second layer though.
That was stunning, the 1-2 punch. You think you might have gone past Derke, but then you got Leo waiting. Now his support system's fallen, Leo's gone, so it is going to be a little bit trickier, but again, there's still someone else there. You've still got, I think it's Chronicle, double checking on Sewer, and the right timing too.
We'll hear the jump peak. Nivera tries to swing onto it. So cleared, but again, great supportive utility here. Zay's actually still finds that kill. It does get to a 2v3.
Oh dear. Alpha.
30 seconds
Get away
left.
if you can. Derke, they have no idea. A little narrow-sighted on this, and I think Derke's fine on that too. Doesn't even clear him. Nivera for the second time of asking, but look who's closing in now. And it still doesn't land where he wanted it. Nivera, nothing to that B site. Already working up middle with the Aldrone. Straight on in. He does have players to this, so lovely. Gonna catch Chronicle, but desperate for the weapon. Will lose his life. Boaster with the trade. Spike does go down. I'm gonna note the readjustment here, and it's Derke to strike. XMS again. How did he find him
He
there?
just got that kill through the wall from A lobby with the operator. That is ridiculous.
Remaining.
Give me that replay when it's ready.
My double's dead.
Diffuse is going to be starting here. Nivera can't change it. I need to see
That
this.
is actually outrageous. The tag comes through in the last. It must be so frustrating to play against.
Yeah, really uncomfy variable to handle. Scream is in. Boaster will get away with holding him back. Now we've got the ult coming on the other side. It's going to be Alpha in a whole lot of danger as well, though. Boaster, yeah, he is dead. He has been put down. Alpha, though, still finding value. And these shots are stunning. Oh, wow, Shin, the only one to be able to deal with him. But now you've got one of the best up against you, Leo, as well. And the walls are not going to keep you safe as here comes Derke, the headhunter himself. Not going to get it. Shin
10 HP.
putting up a fight. The fight ain't enough, Leo.
You don't clutch out against him.
No, you don't. We'll clear a fair amount. Nothing to...
Clear a lot of space, actually.
Yeah, nothing to work on the back line yet. No one on the bigger flanks, but they need to leave. XMS needs to get away here. Chronicle's Foundation, they're hunting. How are they finding these players? They've barely even seen them. Nivera and Shin are so deep by spawn, they can't even deny this. One smoke and it's safe. This is just...
Act on site.
Here we go. Derke's already found XMS. He just knows where he is at all times. He's got a personal wall hack that's just got his name on it, and he's just going to power on in. Everything's getting cleared. Only kill going their way so far is Shin towards Derke, but the site is theirs. Nivera is just brutalized.
This dart is beautiful. It lands in such a place on the wall that it actually pings anybody that's looking to...
This roster is unreal. It's unreal. Derke going to find it feels like
it's
it.
unfair.
Again, there are super teams. You look at Loud, you look at maybe, you could throw Cloud9 in there if they can convert that to an offline event. We'll see. There's a, DRX, but FNATIC, look at this team. They make it look so easy. Yes, Scream will connect, but it's dealt with, and Leo's waiting. This is the super team, right here in front of you. Yes, it's a very clear picture.
I do like this from Karmine Corp.
It's
coming
targeted.
a little behind the curve.
Alpha's
Well, I have
just
the
had-
awareness. It's trying to isolate Alpha.
They've been watching, but how much does he deal with? Zysh actually deals with the support system. Derke and Leo peeled back to try and support Alpha. Maybe he didn't need it. 11 HP. He's buying great deals of time. Oh, he's still getting kills. Come off it. 11 HP. He should have been dead long ago, but he's bought time for Boaster to fall back through. And it's fallen to pieces. FNATIC, even when pressured, even when pushed, they're finding ways and means. Nivera needs this. And there's still utility for Chronicle. And you can hear it. The time really running low here. Needs to make his move. Great shots, but it's around.
Yeah, they actually called the audible midway through this. With Derke feeling no pressure, I think. They actually divert their attention. Nivera, good for the first challenge, though.
Okay. Not going to get any more, though. So once found, falls. Shin. He's got a lot on his plate here.
Revealing area.
Not going to get a chance to do much with it yet. But, oh, wow! Was vulnerable, but made a damn good go of it. But now down to 2, and they can't really do much other than take the fight on this. They have to win this one out, and you can already see where they're slipping through. They've noted.
Does Boaster actually stay in this lurking position here? That would be disastrous for
Perfect
Karmine Corp.
Wow. Just as the smoke dissipates,
XMS clearing it.
Very heads up from XMS.
Yeah,
Reads that
Boaster
really
not actually
well.
expecting to be cleared there at all. He's banking on and completely overlooking the possibility. Operator in the retake, though. It's going to be XMS to really bear the brunt of this in terms of pressure.
It's just Alpha really on the side. You're going to have Chronicle coming back up towards Sewer. Does have his ult if needed. Comfy for Alpha there. Didn't feel the pressure. Ult comes in. XMS goes flying.
Got some airtime.
Absolutely hurled into the sky, and Alpha brings him back down to earth. It's a 13-2. He will be on that amount of HP. Nice paranoia there for the counter swing, but look at the damage being done. It is Derke full first. That was actually really nice.
Yeah. Able to isolate actually off the orb tap, and
still need to be very aware because the timing on this is very fine. Perfect. This should be.
It should be. It should be.
It's fine. It's fine. We definitely didn't see. It's fine. It was a really clean kill. Spike now down. And now it's post-plant. They've actually got themselves a little bit of room here. They made what looked like an unwinnable round right back even-footed.
Yeah, and Alpha's actually got himself back into a lurk as well. He's going to get right behind Screaming XS here in connector.
Oh,
actually,
good.
Good timing on the turret. Just about takes contact. Alpha tries to swing through it, but the flash is perfect as well. Alpha desperately trying to buy some time here.
He's drawn their attention though, which isn't bad. Chronicle's found Shin. Zyshlo isolating Leo. Timing is going to be a factor here. Boaster, Alpha, Chronicle, how much more can you do? Zysh is cutting through them. The 1v1. Alpha, he's got him. That will reveal the game plan by hook or by crook, so needs to be bailed out by just raw power alone. And the trade's there. Derke succeeding in Zysh.
XMS completely retreating. I don't know if initially you thought there was too much pressure and Zysh is going to die, but XMS almost leaving him on an island to fall there. No second layer to this setup towards A site whatsoever. XMS maybe just opting to rely on his utility, but the split towards B is on the cards.
Nice shot. Thought he might play ahead of that, but just takes the C's and takes down Leo. So looks like FNATIC being found out a little bit here, cornered in towards that B hit. The young gun himself can't do it all. Scream.
Maybe questioning the decision or shaking his head. Beautiful gameplay.
Truly some of the best there. Okay, XMS. Okay. It's okay. It's actually ridiculous.
Make it up for the last round, to be honest with you.
It's fine. It's only baiting if he doesn't clutch. Now, somehow Chronicle's brought this back down to a 2v2, and it's...
Swarm grenade. Swarm grenade.
So they've got to know where these last two players are. Very clearly. High flash for Shin should give him the kill. He does. Okay, Chronicle quickly going to move forward on this one. Pop flash is really good, though. But he's got to keep his life. Barely breathing on 8 HP. Now getting surrounded. He's got problems. How does he try and position himself here?
No real safe position here. And he's not poking out the top. We've seen that previously, but tucked inside this pit.
Okay, how does he play this? That's good. He needs to dodge every single bullet here. He cannot take damage. 8 HP. Shin now obviously down low.
Decay in full effect, though.
How does Chronicle play this one? Shin's hunting him down, trying to clear through. Shin's got him. He's got the time.
I think Chronicle's rifle-putting statement from the desk.
Nivera going to make light work of Alpha. And Derke trying to close the gap. He's quick to it. That's lovely work from him. A rifle found, could be filtered back through. Don't know if he's going to keep that down on 5 HP, but no, switching that one out, going back to the judge. Seeker's going to come on through, maybe allow Shin a little bit of a way forward here. Boaster the one to pick up the rifle. Here comes the other Seeker. Derke's been caught by it. Just going to sit close. You can see everything being poured in. Beautiful clear. Zysh working on through on this. Now Chronicle does have a rifle himself, though. Hold on.
They have the orb down on the spike as well.
This could be hard to handle. Leo needs to keep himself
with
relevant.
the paranoia, though.
Tag on it. Paranoia goes in. He's still just spamming away. Leo's the one to find Zysh, but now 2 more to get through. And he's not got much to play with. Nivera in the end to get it.
Yeah, choke point that now can be secured, but Alpha's lockdown basically mitigates that Viper spit entirely. Does Ace commit to getting detained here, or?
I think he has to, really. Makes a mad play for it in the end. but he couldn't have really escaped otherwise.
Grenade!
Plant should come in here, no, having to respect that pain shell. Gonna leave that clock very low. 10 seconds now.
No more deny though.
Oh, Chronicle just playing on the lower side of that smoke. Lockdown has come in. There's only 2 to work from, and Scream with the operator too. This is tough.
Does have the showstopper. Actually, the paint shot catches on the lockdown. XMS will respond with a kill. Guarantee control the other way from Archway. And again, with the smokes, the timing on the placement towards ropes.
Maybe trying to bring that rifle into good use, but Leo is checking on this. It's not very clean though from Leo this time. It's Derke who's the one to pick up that mid-pressure, but Zeish was there as well.
Derke's so diligent though. Isolate perfectly with the boom bot.
Lovely. Very heads-up play from him.
Reading this like a book.
Really impressive work with Alpha.
So, yeah.
Okay.
So he did retrieve XMS's weapon. Nivera will give it up to the spike.
Cool.
Yeah, 11:50, you don't want to be saving that Sheriff. Side of that. Actually, Zeish potentially going to look for a spam here. That's beautiful for FNATIC though. They tap the spike, they bait out the spam, and then they're posted up with 3.
I didn't even hear the tap on the spike, if I'm honest. But
it was just a split second.
That was very impressive. It looked like Boaster was shifting closer for it, and it was absolutely the case. Scream, though, going to plow on in. Finds nothing for that. Paint shot going to go through, but the plant is now in effect, so Boaster's got to be a little bit careful. Yeah, going to decide to fall away. Sit a little bit deeper.
Believe Boaster. Again, man advantage here. Boaster can play to a 1v1, potentially. Look for diligence here from Casey on the way back through.
It's just nice in case they try and pressure towards Mount. He can just do that by a couple of seconds. He got the kill on towards Shin. That's fine. That's enough to force them to save here. Actually, very nicely done from FNATIC.
But again, baiting Zeish Shin. And just to reposition, I think 2 players, Derke and somebody else, repositioning onto kind of the...
Gives away a little bit of information, and Derke's quick to try and pounce on it, but Zeish was there too.
Maybe not expecting the second, honestly, with the reaction we saw there, but Boaster does respond.
Leo's considering it. Just on the other side, and he wins that fight. Reads Zeish well, but he knows there's still someone else nearby. Gonna probably identify 2 players here, but Alpha navigating around that and isolating the 2. He can keep them locked in on this, but it's Scream to succeed. So it does bring it down to a 2v2. Leo and Boaster against Scream and Nivera. The brothers. If you didn't know.
1 enemy remaining.
Scream. Let's open this up, actually. Now presents a 1v2, but Nivera did TP. You see Boaster considering the possibility of it coming through towards Link or outside B towards Spawn. Again, just caught off guard there. Nivera played
on the site at the very least. Boaster gonna have the first fight, and it's XMS to win. Just the spam alone works out well. XMS takes him down.
Screen down.
actually planting the seeds that actually this door rotation has come through. And contact taken from Chronicle and Alpha. To avoid that damage, so Derke way below that spray initially, but catches the second one with a paint shell. Completely opening C site now.
It didn't look like it was going to be, right? This looked closed. It looked shut for business, but Derke making a chance. And what felt like quite a needed one. The scoreline was about to be very close there. Now 4-6 though. The first player that will slow down Derke, but he's right back to business, flies in. It's Chronicle to succeed, but Scream now on the case. Needs to be accurate, and he is. Two headshots back to back, once a third. But he's got the paint shell, pop that in, why not? More victims, more targets, and more opportunities. Scream, it's a masterclass. There's Boaster, who's the one trying to sell that CP, so he's late to it, and there's no way he's gonna make it to that site in time.
Actually, with that, Scream gets back on the showstopper. We saw it previously on that C-site retake attempt.
He's been quite good at this so far. Normally good for one and then gets away. The paranoia sent, played it a little early on that. Careful, but he does catch Derke and Scream with the follow-up. Alpha's gone down. This is massive from Karmine Corp.
I mean, I was just saying it should have been that previous round that secures the advantage, I guess.
See if you can get them to fall away from this, but it's not really amounting to much there. That alarm bot's still in place. They have to commit to this. And vulnerable or not, still going to be good for one here. Finds XMS.
A little clumsy, actually, on the way in. Not 1-for-1, though.
30 seconds left.
Not exactly what you want in a 3v5.
Last
Chronicle finds any value here. Scream on the flank. Shut down Leo. Chronicle will find one, but tagged up.
It's a lot to ask.
Surely not.
Good for one on Nivera. Surely not. 10 seconds now. The clock is the biggest enemy here. Scream can just play it. And making a bit of a meal out of this one, but it is job done. We're tied up here.
Pouring outside B on the side of FNATIC.
No big rotation yet either, though. I wonder if they take that deeper rotation route. However, that's irrelevant as already Chronicle's gone down.
Mitigated.
Flash will identify that someone else was here. Alpha forced to fight forward, get away from that paint shell into the arms of Zeish. This is so robust here. Beautiful work from Karmine Corp. Now Derke and Leo trying to fight this back in, but you can see Derke's position. He's not going to be there too quick, and look at the position coming out from the other side of things. Right in between the two of them, it's going to be XMS. Lovely position, Derke's gone down, and now Leo knows that the backline's not safe, nothing is safe.
74 HP, but it's a 1v4, and a lot of time has already passed here. XMS will reveal his position here with the Nano Swarm. Yeah, very strange. I mean...
Karmine Corp going to be stalled here, but no additional rotation. No one else is coming over just yet. Just the two players on the other side. First man in, going to be Scream. Boaster got to play this to perfection. They are starting to get towards the site. It's Chronicle to find Zeish. Posing number, spam into the smoke. Going to catch Shin, but Plant might come in. He does not hear it at all, and Scream's taken away Alpha. So the support system doesn't even make it there in time. They're in the post plant.
So I'm not even sure why the spam doesn't come through from Boaster there, to be honest, but... Boaster trying to get an angle over the top here. Spam will be out. That's it. A ton of damage done with the paint shells. Chronicle and Derke will find kills. XMS to respond, but a 1v3 now. Lots more to do in this round. I can't find Chronicle.
I don't think he's got the angle for it. Yeah, he can't deny it. Difficult do get to have a bit of a go at this time. Derke is going to spot out, I'm pretty sure, Nivera. And he goes back for more. Nivera, so sharp today. Derke's gone down, and they want to burst off the back of this, or it makes it look like that, and they are. Scream straight on in. No one on the site to really challenge us. They are sitting and waiting this out.
I mean, at a disadvantage.
Trying to rocket jump.
30 seconds left.
There's a little bit of damage off it, but gets up into position regardless. Like I said, in that position here with a disadvantage in terms of the head count, have to respect the showstopper.
Can they dislodge Scream from this position? So much put towards it, but he's still standing, and they're not finding success elsewhere. Scream. Headshot's easy. Horns not so much. It's XMS to find the first. Boaster goes down. Chronicle next on the chopping block. He's fallen. Karmine Corp step by step working this out. Oh, Alpha, that was messy. And Leo is forced to save. This is going to be 9 for Karmine Corp.
Even there, if there was a double satchel towards site without the showstopper, I think FNATIC still have to show a little bit in check. 2-round deficit as it stands. This feels very dicey, but Karmine Corp commit to it.
Yeah, but FNATIC are fighting it too. They're playing just ahead. That lovely little bit of utility that came back through. Prowler coming in, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It worked wonderfully. Isolating Scream and Nivera and making them so vulnerable. Now the spike's actually down on the B side, which is the bigger problem as well. They have to recommit.
Behind this as well. This is perfect timing to catch Zeish, Lauren.
This is lovely.
And he's the power player for Karmine Corp.
Perfect, done. This round should be wrapped as XMS. Not gonna happen in this one. Nothing on the other side of the map, so this is feeling about right. That should catch pretty much almost all of them. Derke finds the first comfortably. It is traded out towards Chronicle, but look at this hunt coming out. They're trying to close the gap, but Derke's already fallen way deeper. This is very hard for them to close down on these kills.
I'm not sure if Alpha was spotted there, but has taken a little bit of damage, and now the lockdown comes through. A deep position will force FNATIC very deep. Yeah, I mean, you have to commit to this corner and drop here that certainly doesn't feel comfortable, so expecting the plant to come through unopposed.
Go get him.
Okay, nice work from Derke, actually. Well timed to make sure he can kind of work back in and there's no threat from the rope, but he knows that someone's nearby.
Nearly catches it on the reveal.
Nivera, lucky boy.
No damage done, actually.
Which seems crazy, right? 3 left alive. XMS, Nivera, and Shin. 1 flash for Shin, and that's about all she wrote. That's just about come in, and Nivera's found success. But on the back lines, you're going to have the others working. Alpha and Boaster in unison, leaving just XMS tucked in by tree. The spike just in front. He tries to lean out a little early. FNATIC there. Diffuse gonna nothing, so how long until the penny drops? There's the door. That should be enough to at least, you know, cause pause for thought. Chronicle catching that cross just perfectly. Good support there as well, but again, he's done wonderfully in this scenario, leaving Shin, Scream, and Nivera to try and crest towards the site, but they have no safety anywhere. What utility? None.
The timing of the utility as well. That alarm ball gets triggered on B. The smoke goes up. Chronicle's holding an off angle. Everything is set up to stall.
They wanted a pick so badly, and they actually get it. Chronicle caught there.
Planted.
That's huge. Alpha does have the lockdown for the retake. Seeker's going to come in. Anyone to swing off it? Yes! Brilliant from Scream as well.
And Leo
Punishing
catches
Alpha.
the Seeker, actually. He gets the near side.
This isn't impossible. Trying to handle this. Leo! He's got both of them. Nivera and Shin go down. It's all on Scream. Spots one. Headshot given. Goes back around. Oh, he's isolated Derke, but they're so close. He has no idea to this. The paint shell's buying time. This is great. But how much more can one man do? Not enough. FNATIC standing. Barely, but standing.
Boaster nearly eats that. Committed to it.
Yeah, and Leo's fully aware. Prowler's spotted it. Oh, just gets away.
No way!
And he finds Leo. Fortunately enough, Boaster is there, but Nivera got away with daylight robbery on that one. Bring it to a 4v4. Leo down and... Spike slowly making its way over. Can't quite get there yet. Ult's going to come in. Here we go. This is where it gets a bit messy. It's that plant. Alpha finds Scream with the operator. Last thing I expected. Still no plant yet. Alpha getting closer further. He wanted the rifle, and XMS will punish him for that greed, leaving just Boaster alive in a 1v3, and the Spike is out of there. Catches XMS.
There's a chance now.
1v2.
Again, Shin has to commit to the plant.
30 seconds left.
Boaster can make some progress towards site here.
Spike planted.
Can he find Zash? It feels like going to double face this one. Trying to. They're both watching still, tucked into the corner.
I don't like this, though.
This could be a spray. This could be everything for Boaster. Does he even clear it diligently?
Yes, he does!
Of course he does! Boaster!
I'm going to pause for thought here from Karmine Corp.
Don't really give you a chance. You've got to calm it for yourself. And Derke's not allowing it. He's had enough.
Seconds left.
He hadn't been winning some of those fights, and now he's taken full control. They're going to try and lean in towards B, but without any of those picks, anyone caught in rotation. The
so much stall.
And they're down to 20 seconds, Mike. They don't have time to be doing this.
No, there's a nano swarm inside that poison orb as well. Karmine Corp just don't have any good options here.
Okay, gamble it and try and find a clean kill on Derke. Not going to happen. That's his third in the round. Little hat trick for him. Leaving Leo last alive, on the site at least, as Chronicle comes on over and helps secure the round. It's 12. Paint shell to follow. Oh, Zash is getting punished on this. Scream wants to avenge, but I don't know if he can make it there in time. Completely unawares. Derke is doing damage. 2 in the round. He wants a little more as well.
Well, so Nivera doesn't get caught by the paint shell.
Thought he was dead to rights on that.
I thought Leo just dumped Yuto in there and the C's would have caught, but I didn't catch when it was invested. But still, a 4v3 here for FNATIC. Can Karmine Corp strike back?
So difficult to find this room now. Nivera's still got a lot of kit to play with, though. Shin's got his flash, so enough to maybe get on the site, but digging these players out of positions is brutal. Down to 35 seconds here. They've got to make their move soon. Flash to go in. It'll be Leo on the other side. No one there to greet them on the door swing.
30 seconds left.
Chronicle double checking, looking to see if he can find a favorable fight with 25 seconds. Karmine Corp running out of options, running out of players. Until then, Shin and Nivera in unison doing the best they can. Chronicle goes down, and it's a 1v2.
They're not reading this, though. Alpha creeping closer and closer, Lauren.
The Wonder Kid himself, though. Can he do anything? No! Shin on the swing. He's not backing off just
He's going to try and bounce the paint shell.
Scream's pretty close by, but Alpha, he's going to find him.
Landed.
Okay, you got to back off now. Get out of there. Alpha, he's caught. He can't make it away from this. Is there a punish? He's holding on. Here comes that showstopper, and he's going to catch Nivera. Down to 3 now. Shin, Zash, and XMS. And they're not even on the side. They don't have the plant. Not much safety here. Shin trying to gather some, find some safety in this, but now surrounded. He's running out of options and too many angles to cover. Zash is already down low, but XMS, massive bailout, and Zash gives it a 1v1. Minutes left.